So I'm back. I have returned. Crashed. Still unsure exactly what's causing my crashes. I've crashed every day. I always crashed once at roughly the same time. NVLDD. The only other thing that has happened the exact. Yeah, I crashed. Most likely graphics card driver. But when I do Google search,
computer, select the manufacturer specific one unless you only have a generic one, in which case you'll select it, and then do next to options. Power saving mode. Let's go ahead and jump manager. Go ahead and open that up. available drivers on my computer. Select the manufacturer.
You have a hard crash? Yeah. No blue screen, just aha. I already turned it off. Maybe need to turn it on. I will. Whatever. I mean, that seems most likely that it was something to do with OBS. I did a full reinstall of OBS today. And I'm still dealing with this bullshit. Alright. Eat I mean, larger of the two simply not eat the other. Make sure we have the latest reference. I think there's a difference. Just these two suit. Hello, Arctic. Okay. It always takes out my keyboard too. Wait. I'm reading more of these crashes. So I do think I've identified, at least knowing that it is my graphics card driver that's causing the crash. It is definitely this error. I don't even get to this though. Was crashing before I did that. See if that helps. I started to pull away from working, but I gotta figure out why I'm crashing. I was saying too many issues. So let's make some arms. something to that effect. And then we also have this other side. Beautiful. And now we have this cylinder. Kind of sits over everything. So it looks to me like this is actually kind of offset. You have this kind of interior shape, but the cylinder is not in the middle of this thing, off to the side actually. Like that. I definitely would have been tempted to. Sorry. That may have been setting the cycle right. Then it's accessing my graphics card. You tend to crash at both OBS and Blender. Actually, I want to discuss those arms with you. I feel like they're much too large to fit on screen when I'm streaming. Scaling them is definitely doable. They will, but you'll be able to control your camera position. So like, do a different angle or something. You could always move them. You know, I think just the camera positioning would starting on would make a big difference in a. You could also make them scale. If you wanted to make them like a smaller version or something. Okay, this ring here is it's this much smaller. It should be like that. sure that we're working on the version that we'll be using. So if there are, I would want to make sure that we're finalizing, or just working on the design. Hopefully that's better. But definitely want to make sure we're working on. Is that too low? Anyway, let me know. Definitely want to make sure we're working on the version that we'll want to include. If you're still unsure of the design, probably hold off on working on the arm, large arm for now. Do mask extract. That's exactly when it crashed last time when I did the mask extract. Be some sort of. It has to be software related. Ooh, crunchy. Box. A lot of boxes. I'm going to rotate the view. Blender, rotate view. Ah. That's shift left numpad. Wow, that easy make this stuff look well, good. I mean, I am the magician. um, I had a thought a few months ago that's been like my driving force, which is I would love making art to feel as easy as breathing. I don't know how realistic that is, but like that's what I would love it to feel like. Just intuitive and easy and fun. So take a long time to get there. That's the game. That's the game. I have to go to the restroom. Be right back. One moment, you. Make a new overlay. I'm gonna try to put things up when I'm doing stuff. So right now, we're going to duplicate. Duplicate. Next. Actually, new text. Here. It would be easier to make an image, honestly. Okay, fair back. Hello, Behe. Welcome. Musician can just pick up an instrument and make music flow. That would be the ideal. We'll get there someday. Someday. I think for Grim, if you're looking to adjust the look of this character or the arms, I think just making them smaller will already kind of match those proportions a little bit more. Where it's rather than just being like this large object, they're more like it's like 1.5 times the size of the arm. A little bit, no, or like right in between size of here. Keep blocking out these shapes. We'll do another 20 minutes blocking out stuff here. We're going to move on to last hour of the morning session and working on Vixen. Okay. That's pretty close. Now for arm here, look a bit. Oh, I see. Closer. Basically just this large cylinder. Do I take them straight down. Yes. Brush. About making the decorative. It's interesting. The arm piece here, because it's basically like you have a cylinder, two other cylinders out of it. Ooh. Already on. Not quite cut out of it, but more like. Okay, let's take this. We're gonna duplicate. We have just this one piece right here. Do a cut in the middle. So basically, like this. It's like a little bit and too big though. Should be enough space. Add the cylinder here, or maybe it's better to say that it's offset. A little bit more space back here. Here. Cool. Okay, so for here, it's probably the biggest question we have. What is going on in the palm? We don't really have a way of knowing. My guess is, what it looks like to me is that there's another that kind of comes up, out. But it needs to come out far enough that the thumb has a point of attachment, and that the fingers do as well. So I think we're perfect. Cylinder. A little bit further. I think it's about what we do for our finger. Go ahead and parent these other objects to the finger. Excuse me. Make for now. Wish I could make a full. Well, thank you. Hello, Symphony Vibe. Welcome, welcome. We have an amazing day. Making some fingers right now. Wondering. I think we have to kind of turn them. Have. Like that. So just like selection. And we won't get that straight knuckle, which I like quite a bit. Like that. A little bit of a gap. Remind me of Super Battle Droid's hands. Let's see if I can find it. Super. From Star Wars? Yeah, I love Star Wars. I love their droid designs. This one will be put on the side. There we go. That should make a good fist. Yeah. Basically, the start of our pod here. So what we're going to do is a bevel. All of the objects. Start this one. Bevel. Set the bevel on right. 3 segments are high poly. And if right now, I guess copy to. Everything real clean. Where's the offsets? So let's turn. 2. Yeah, looks nice. Our sphere here. Get a glimpse of the robot. Good day. Enjoy your day, Snardo. Gone in a flash. Beautiful. I think that. Did I not copy it to all these other pieces? That's for the. Probably gonna have to. Again. Ah. Looks cool though. Alright, let's 10:58. I think that's a good chunk of work for today. And we're gonna switch tasks now. But not before we add one final little piece, which is here. There we go. Got both our arms set up, looking good. Do a little screenshot session. Is there anything better? Oh, mirror. Step whip. Go one. I'm gonna be a little more vain. This. Gray, glossy, less glossy. Yeah. And we'll redo that. True. Replace that one. Make a backup copy. All this farms. Sorry, everyone. Just checking some invoicing information. My features checked off. Client work. Super version of the Fox app. Why? So, one more message. So much to do, y'all. But we're doing it. Doing it. One step at a time. Okay. She's looking pretty good. I have to say the arms feel a little thick right here. Oddly bowed forward. They look fine from the most part, but there they look. And we want to clean up the claws and beans for the hands. Does she have hand beans? I do not see hand. You know what? Beans. Beans. I don't think I'm gonna delete it. Definitely there are laws for the feed. Put reference bottom. A lot of reference. Wait, found one. Perfect. Good. Look like this though. Of like a of rounded. Oh, so, okay. Oh, I'm never not messing with someone. I feel like I just need a fucking direct feed into my brain so I can mess with everyone at the same time. I'll put a message. I mean, that was like a solid 30 minutes of messaging people. I'm just kind of saying that to myself because, like, sometimes I'm like, am I really overwhelmed by messaging? And then I'm like, yeah, there's a lot to send. Imagine your line of work, it's like keeping a lot of plates spinning, so to speak. I would say that's a good metaphor. A lot of it is like, you have to think a little bit further down the line. And also getting everything done. Alright, that looks good. That's a cute bean pad. I wonder how many youths don't understand what plate spinning means, lol. It probably sounds weird to them. The youths. I'm 33, and I was at like a trivia last night. And I was with some new people, and they're much younger than me. They were saying something like, "Oh my, did you know she's 26?" And I was like, "Well." They were like kind of surprised that this someone they knew was 26. I'm well past that. I upgrade to a walking stick soon. Required by law. Hello, Riz. Welcome. Hello from Biggest Littlest, Burkon, and Reno. Group of 5 of us having our coffee after a long night party watching. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Right now, we're working on Reyes's avatar. Coming out super well. Give her a better. Something. Yeah, coming out well. Shoot. All right. Back to work. We're just putting the beans together right now. Get them basted nicely. Could actually give them signing materials. But later I will switch to garish colors. Like it's like in the Blender survey, you might want to vote for issues. Okay, I'm not sure how much they'll listen, but it's a list with awesome topics to pick from for dev focus. You'll need a Blender. Interesting. I'll be lurking. Have a good rest of the stream. Sounds good, Grim. Enjoy your day, and I'm glad you can make it for some feedback on the arms. Focus more on VR, AR options. Focus on texture paint tools or all kinds of awesome stuff. Ooh, yeah, definitely send me that link. I'd be happy to let them know what's vital. Essential, even. I gave her knuckles last time, but look at her hands. Her hands are quite slim. They do have the hint of a fingernail. I answered how to contribute to Blender project with how to spread the gospel. The one true Blendor. A little broken. Oh, also, I will be doing another meetup in Resonite this Sunday for everyone who's interested. We're going to be doing another D&D session in Resonite. If you're interested, definitely check out my Discord. I'll be posting there. Check it out. It'd be fun. Anyone's welcome to come by and help work or watch on stream. I'd love to be there, but this time I can't for sure. No. Hey, that's okay. It's every Sunday. Every Sunday. But yeah, go ahead and Discord me. Scrolling. Oh. All right. Survey today. Blender survey. I don't know if I actually have a Blender ID. All right. Well, I will do that a little bit later. But I'm quite excited. They're doing a lot of good stuff with Blender. These last few updates and changes and stuff. So I just want better geonodes. Really, that's all I can really think of. Better geonodes. Geonodes for rigging. Geonodes for export. I just want more geonodes. That's where my heart's at. Shoulder looks a little crunched. A smaller cleft. Pretty. Very pretty. Okay. Let's do some hair. Let's do some hair. I want to throw that in there. This can come in body sculpt. Let's add new collection. Hair. And we'll go ahead and save a backup copy right now. Call this free hair sculpt. And let's begin. I think for this one, I will use hair. Make a hair geonode system. It's just been kind of a pain. Swap the two. Hello, Lord Pepsi. Gonna make a Geodude joke, but I realized Geodude would be good in VR since he's only a head with hands. I didn't have one until I got tickets for a Blender conference. You have to have an account for that. Also, Geonodes is in the list for a lot of that stuff, so you can pay. How's your day going, Lord Pepsi? Oh, that's right. Local, that's fine. Local. What was that? Alright, we'll get one little strand. I take back what I said. I won't do a geonode system just yet. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to. Like I should. I think the height of the ear is good. Maybe we rotate. Or. One more collection called Hair Profiles. Circle. Strand. Geometry. Object. We'll call profile. Profile. HP.
Box.
Doing good. Been messing with my avatar, trying to learn to do things. So, I did find for Chill Out VR, the best resource for learning everything was just their Discord. Like they have a documentation and stuff, but it seems to me like that if you want the latest news, you'd have to go to their Discord. Plus, there's people there that can help you out and stuff. But if you need any assistance from me, let me know. Feel free to reach out. See how it comes out. Lower this. Subdivide. In. There. Beautiful. And going to prevent selection of the body. Select the subdivide. Oh, I meant to actually use the profile to give this a little bit more visual interest. Subdividing it. Like then making my usual lemon drop shape. Because helps the look. Pinky, the most purple. Welcome. Those are playing Resonate, by the way. IDK if you wanted to change that. Or I do. I should be on VRChat. Woo! For the art category. Oh, yeah. Art. Thank you for the heads up, Pinky the most purple. I appreciate that. But I will be playing Resonite Sunday. Sunday. I think it might be helpful for me to stay and watch since I want to make my own avatar for Resonite. By the time I get to your level, hopefully the game won't run at 20 FPS anymore, Lamau. Well, certainly, I'm hoping for that as well. I love Resonite, but performance could certainly... There's no game where performance can improve the experience. Certainly feel like Resonite's in a good spot. Doing sculpting and then retopo. Exactly. So I have the sculpture I've worked on for a few sessions, a few work sessions. And I start my sculptures from a low poly version. And I have that already shrink wrapped to my high poly. So the retopo should go quick once I get to it. Right now we're trying to get the hair in so I can clean up the final sculpt. It's always difficult to get like the look of the character down exactly. So you have biggest gripe with freaking hair curves. Built all the time. Yo. They need a handle for freaking tilt. They have a handle for the direction, scale, and the radio. For recently downloaded Gravity Sketch, a VR modeling application. Yeah, I think it's free now for personal use. I'm very excited to try it now. Heck yeah. I like Gravity Sketch. It's fun. Fun program. I think the cool thing about it is the or one of the cooler things about it is the collaborative feature. You can basically go in and play or make stuff with any of your buddies. Just go in and bring them into your work environment or whatever. I think that's a pretty killer feature. I could make hair strand. Weird to do, but then you get this nice thick look at it from the side. Front, it basically looks the same. From the side, it's a little bit thick. Bad. I mean, I don't know. Cool. All right, let's look at these ones here. Side strand. I'm actually going to take them, delete them, and copy these. Why not? Better spot. They're already a lot closer to one. Steel. Steel. Should be much. Strand of hair is going past the bottom of the. Then we'll also give them a mirror mod. Quite. But it is possible. Sorry. I mean, Pinky, if you've checked out Resonite, it's so cool. If you wanted to know how to make avatars and stuff, I believe they have weekly meetups. But I'm just very blown away by the tool. I talk about it a lot here on stream, but sorry, regulars. But it's super cool that you can just do everything in real time with all your friends. I think there's so much potential. And I'm going to be trying to explore that potential with D&D. Resonite is so cool. I really like importing avatar, drag and drop, just hands and heads with their built-in avatar builder thing. And looked up how to bring an avatar into VR chat and wanted to cry. It's funny. Most people feel the opposite way. I just recently was shout out to Arctic. Arctic was trying to get their avatar to work, but they're more familiar with hello, Rittendal, welcome. But they're more familiar with Unity. Yeah, Unity is definitely a challenge. Okay, Godot, nice. Very cool. Go ahead and squish that. Rotate. I'm gonna set that. Godot hype. And for the back and the top layer. Front view, we don't even see those lower layers yet. I like a weird rhyme. And lower that again. Fronts. Lock it in. Overt. The open source social VR thing, still haven't had tried though. Or sorry, still haven't tried it out. Or no, is Overt a new thing? Overt. Oh. Open source, say. JavaScript. JavaScript's an interesting choice. Pretty cool though. Look at that little guy. Overt seems like an old thing, never heard of it, randomly found it. Gotcha. Can't deal with everything, doing everything VR only. Shaky hands means I keep grabbing the wrong things, mess up Abby's setup process, require me to delete, re-import the model, and start from scratch. I do end up, a lot of times with avatar imports in Resonite, I end up importing the avatar at least 4 times. I like furries, anime, and just a 3D scanned guy. That does seem to be the usual VR crowd. It is funny though. All the different aesthetics that come together in VR. when I love that image. I have problems grabbing the right thing, regardless of how little there is. The fact that it's grabbable is what kept messing me up. When I finally managed to get the avatar created, I had messed up. I had to manually add blinks. Before that, I had to go take a break, so I was very queasy from having to faff around in VR with the whole thing. Yeah, the blink manager took the blink manager took me a while to figure out. I am a man. A photo scan man. That's actually a very clean photo scan, to be honest. Yes. On over there. Oh, it's Christmas. I thought it was like neat. It's cool to see a lot of projects popping up in the space, though. I think the more VR content or solutions, the better. The better for the whole space. Alt spot right. Cool. Getting closer. Fair, you could try it in desktop mode, although it's kind of clunky as well. But I do agree, I wish there was a dedicated tool for it. Like, I'd prefer to set up everything in Blender, and it just works with very little tweak in the game. Oh well. I mean, the nice part about Resonite is that you could take the time to pioneer that solution. Unlike VR chat, where you're just waiting, kind of hoping that the devs make it cleaner or nicer, especially to be able to tweak things in game. Like you're just free to do that. Super cool, in my opinion. Hey, that's awesome! Look at that. You thought I was just a cute bear? I'm a dead bear. Very cool. Is that a real bear skull scan? Cool. Switch them. Switch these together. There are these thinner strands that we're missing. Fill up this little space. How about a Skullbeast avatar based a while back and Cannibal? It's the one that fit best, and just fit it around. It looks super good. When does an application let you smooth your hand tracking? IDK of OVR, advanced settings has something like that. Maybe just a Resonite, sure. Having to mess around with things VR can be annoying. For me, it's my feet that start hurting after standing up for too long. I think I need to get like VR shoes or something. I've got this funny. Just reset up everything. Scary view on mine. One more. Sorry, 1 second. I have this weird filter on it. But anyway, I got this chair right here. Those ones are pretty awesome. They're just like, you can go get them from IKEA or whatever. Also, hello. And they're awesome. I really like it. It was only like $40. That or a beanbag. The classic. The VR classic. I like moving around them. Same here. Yeah, my brother and I are kind of what we're experimenting a lot with right now is trying to make like D&D sets. So you can go in and like make like a tile set or something for a Resonite for D&D specifically for Resonite, and it's just so much easier to work standing up. It really is. In my opinion, when you're doing like actual work. Maybe not like the more technical stuff of like avatar creation. Like moving around and stuff. Interesting. Still doesn't quite have her flavor yet when it comes to the hair. We're getting there. If I use pens in VR, I feel like a 5-year-old using guns in games. Just feels very spray and pray. It's normally not a big issue because I don't rely on fine movements. Things. So this came out like yesterday, but only to test it. Seems very useful. Adjust your resolution dynamically in games when you're interesting. When I've got my legs on, I have a little bench to rest my bum on when my back starts complaining. I need the full chair from Wall-E. I really want. It's interesting. A few times lately, I've gotten reactions from people which is really annoying, honestly. But when I tell people I work in VR, they just seem like despondent about the idea of VR. Like, oh, VR. Like, oh. I've never really gotten like poo-pooed before until quite recently, where. And it was interesting too because I was talking to someone from the arts. Well, maybe that tells me everything I need to know, but they're like a theater person, and like just really adverse to the idea of VR. I think someone in theater would be able to see the potential of VR a little bit more. Not that I'm bitter or anything. Okay, that's feeling a lot closer now. Let's turn off this wire. Sculpt. Easier to tell. Yeah, I'm familiar with the anti-VR corner of the theater world. Very bizarre. I know. I'm a little bummed by that. It's. I suppose you get it a lot with the improv group. Hey, you can do improv in VR, and they're like, "What? Why would I ever want to do that?" I'm like, all right, jackass. I think there's the meme or Twitter thing I always see, which is like, if someone tells you something that they're excited about and you shut them down, like, you're a bad person. I feel like that's just genuinely what I think of when I get stuff. I think it's still like a thing only people with decent money can afford. Only reason I could do VR is I found a Reverb G2 like hella cheap. I got my PC from my roommate. She built a way stronger one. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a beefy enough PC to run the headset. Interesting. Well, as time continues, and I feel like this is something I could speak to directly, is just like, there's a lot of work in VR. Not just like VR is going to be its own kind of, or it is already in some ways, its own economy. So if you are experienced with VR, I think just keep in mind that that's like almost a skill set nowadays. I think there's probably job opportunities in VR popping up all the time. And I'm not sure exactly what that looked like, but something to keep an eye on if perhaps it's an investment in my mind. But I am looking at this more as a career and something of that nature, which may not be a perspective everyone else. Fills up that space so nice. Definitely a space I wish to grow. I wish we didn't get so many. You have gun, shoot games, very few games VR that I tried and went, wow, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Oh, snap, it's noon already. Dang, that flew by. That really flew by. I was having fun chatting, so that's why it flew by. Okay, hair's coming along. It's a little, threadbare in the back, but can't help myself now. Whatever helps kind of visualize the look of the character. It's had a stressful month and all their hair fell out. So many games to try, but playing Job Simulator, which came out to 2016, I was like, wow, it's creative. Wait, why don't you? There's not enough people in VR. There's not enough of a big there's not enough consumers, unfortunately. But I think the VR games that will make the space most enjoyable will probably come from platforms like VR Chat or Resident. That's the social, collaborative, creative aspect. That's where I'm betting my money. All right, everyone. It has been fun chatting with y'all. For anyone new here, I am going on lunch, so I'll be back in about 2 hours for the second stream of the day. Right now, I'm gonna go get some food in my tummy and get my run going. So I'll be back really soon. But Pinky, thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. Val, Arctic, there's a lot of people coming by. I think Reyes is out there. We got Snardom. We got Namers. Well, shout out to Namers either way. Lord Pepsi, Symphony. Everyone else, hope I'm not missing too many people. Grim, anyone else that's lurking out there. I hope you're all having an amazing Thursday. When we get back, we're going to be working on Foxhound, trying to finish up this other avatar. We'll be making some good progress. But enjoy your day. In the meantime, catch you all. Nice art. Thank you, Ocean. I appreciate that. I'll be back in 2 hours if you'd like to see some other projects I'm working on. See you all very soon. Bye, everyone.